Agriculture on the move.
Agricole mouvement.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole en mouvement.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole en mouvement.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole en mouvement. Hello again, St. Lucia, and welcome to the program, Agriculture on the Move. I am Phillip Sydney, your host. Today we are discussing the importance of the mango plant or the mango tree. Without further ado, I will introduce you to my guests, and to my right,
Cornelius Issac, OECS GCCA. I am the technical specialist for that project, which we are about to discuss today.
great.
And my name is Nicole LaForce-Haynes. I am an environmental education officer at the Forestry Department.
Henson Hunte, Fund Food St. Lucia, distributors of Island Pops.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
They always say, what is it, a rose between two thorns? All right, Issac, I'll start off with you. I was told there is a project, but before that, the JCCA, what is JCCA?
GCCA.
Or GCCA?
GCCA,
Yes,
Global Climate Change Alliance. It's an EU organization for funding climate change measures and interventions around the world. So we are fortunate in the OECS to access this fund so that we could assist our member states in doing a number of things which can help them mitigate against the impacts of climate change. So this project is just one of several things that we are doing with this funding, right? So that, you know, we can build resilience against the impacts of climate change.
So tell us a little more about this project.
It's a 5-year project, started in 2014. It's 10.6 million euro.
Wow.
But of course, thinking of the fact that we have 9 member states to share 10.6, it may not be that impressive. So we had to do a study, right? What we call a gap analysis, so that, you know, we can be effective, efficient in terms of how we use that money. It's not a lot of money, so we had to be very targeted in terms of getting the best, you know, results for that funding.
Okay, but why mango?
Well, the project has 2 components. It has a soft and a hard component. The soft one has to do with institutional strengthening. Your policies, your laws, your tools like physical adaptation tools, your building codes, right, etc. That is the soft. But it also has a physical adaptation pilot component where we seek to put in physical measures like, you know, revetments, right, seawall type revetments, drainage, etc., right? But mango is also a physical plant, right? And we were really happy to assist in using that physical plant in mitigating against the impacts of climate change, right? Because the mango plant has unique characteristics that makes it very effective in dealing with a number of issues relating to environmental stability.
Great. So where does forestry fit into this whole thing? How did you all come on board?
Okay, well, the Forestry Department is the implementing agency. So they're supervising the planting of about 6,000 mangoes in various vulnerable areas. So certain areas were selected, especially vulnerable watersheds like Maki and Millet and the Roseau River, where the Roseau Dam is, where we're getting a lot of our waters. So those vulnerable areas were selected, riverbanks and slopes, and the planting of mango is being done in these areas.
Okay.
So forestry is the implementing agency with regards to that. And like Issac said, The plant is very beneficial in stabilizing slopes and rivers because of its deep taproot system. So it has been found through studies that it is very good at withstanding strong winds and heavy water flows in the rivers. So it's very good at stabilizing the riverbanks and the slopes. So mango was used for that. Plus it sequesters carbon. It has many, many various benefits. It serves as windbreaks. So, and it provides fruit. Wonderful, wonderful mango, which I love.
And this is where we come into in a while, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But the soil conservation aspect of it, are you only sticking to riverbank establishment, or are you taking it up to the next level to slopes? You know, working with farmers in the various areas. What areas in St. Lucia are targeted?
Okay, both riverbanks and vulnerable slopes are targeted, and we're working with many farmers. For instance, in the Montboisden area in Vieux-Fort, we're working with farmers. So we went in, we had stakeholder workshops, we spoke with them, we sold the idea to them, we made them understand why mango and why it was being planted and how they can benefit economically, plus conserve their soil, which they need for agroforestry systems for the propagation of their crops. So vulnerable watersheds were targeted. The Maki Area, Montboisden, Roseau River. So those areas were the primary areas targeted because those are primary watersheds in St. Lucia where we get our waters coming to our taps. Yeah.
Okay.
So we worked with the farmers.
Okay, in that regard.
Yes.
Oh, how long is that project going to be?
Well, the project ends next year, February.
Okay.
So it's about 2 years working with the farmers and implementing that aspect.
Okay. So we spoke about the soil conservation measures of mangoes, but of course there are other benefits, economic benefits. Tell us about that.
Okay, well, with stakeholder meetings, we looked at the farmers and also some processors. So now we have all this fruit. What do we do with it? Okay, we need to, so farmers are now liaising with processors through the Ministry of Agriculture for processing of mangoes, so they'll have a place to sell their mangoes. And further avenues are being looked at for exportation of these mangoes. They'll not just have mangoes on their land and all that fruit, nothing to. Yes, it stabilizes the soil. Yes, it increases soil fertility. It does all of that, but they also want to see the economic benefit, and that is also part of the project, and where they have that kind of synergy and connection.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that takes me straight into you, Henson, because we're talking about the fruits and the many uses. How are you using the mango fruit into your agro-processing activities?
Okay, so when you think about summer, you think about mangoes. And a mango is one of the most excellent treats you could have for summer. So we at Island Pops, what we have developed is the use of the mangoes in our frozen treat, one of our frozen treat flavors. So we currently do a mango flavored popsicle, or as we call Island Pops. And we have them in a lot of varieties, but the mango, when we think about summer, I like to use the mangoes. And then with all the varieties, so we want to create the synergies with farmers also, because we have realized that a lot of mangoes are going to waste. Even sometimes when you drive on some of the roads around St. Lucia, we see a lot of fruits on the floor. So what we're currently doing is storing a lot of the flavors and a lot of the varieties of mangoes. So when mango is actually out of season, we at Fun Food St. Lucia will guarantee you that you're able to get an Island Pop flavored mango popsicle.
Yeah, man, very,
Even
very
in
good.
December?
Yes, even in December. Even in December, we could guarantee you that.
All right. Okay. How consumers, are they buying into it? Are they getting the taste of Island Pops?
Island Pops has come a very long way. I could testify to that. From our starting from a clear packaging to now branding, we do have a very active following audience in St. Lucia. And just by incorporating all different types of flavors, or especially natural, local flavors in our Island popsicles, we have come a very long way. So with the mangoes, we have included, like, you could get a coconut mango, a creamy mango, And especially, well, I don't want to go ahead, but say for the mango festival, we'll have like pineapple mango, passion fruit mango, even strawberry. You'll get like a yogurt mango. And we have incorporated all those additional flavors just by using just the mango.
Wow, 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 wow. That's really interesting, eh? Because I think now we need to look at our local stuff because, especially from the kids level, because too much junk is being fed to children, and we need to get them to understand, hey, let us eat what we grow, you know, eat fresh, St. Lucia's best. We do for our first break. Stay tuned.
Get ready for the 2018 St. Lucia Mango Festival. Friday, 31st August 2018 at the Cattery's Constitution Park from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get ready for everything mango. Mango display, mango recipes. St. Lucia, it's mango time. Live performances and lots of giveaways. The 2018 St. Lucia Mango Festival, sponsored by the OECS EU Island Resilience Program. For more information, contact Nicole LaForce-Haynes at 716-5536.
Welcome back to the program. Isaac, why is it that mango now, I mean, years ago, I'm sure you knew that the ministry have had many mango programs, but it was more geared towards the fruit, the economic impact, because we were exporting mangoes to England. And even before that, I'm sure you knew that we had this collaboration with Barbados. A lot of our mangoes were being exported to Barbados by the boat in Crete for years, until, of course, you know what happened, and that curtailed our mango, you know. But why now? Is it because of the climate change and the effects of climate change that we are now looking at mango because of its taproot system that can give you that sort of soil conservation aspect?
Yes and no. Yes, because you know, climate change is real. We're living through some hard times, right? We anticipate some serious impacts, and we need to be prepared. So we look at our tools, we look at our resources, we look at everything that's available to make us survive. So we look at our experiences. And when we look at our experience, at our past, we see which trees withstood hurricanes, you know, etc. Right? And we know from, you know, extensive experience by the farmers, by extension officers, that mango has been, you know, extremely effective, right? Not just in terms of soil conservation, but also water conservation, right? Even if it has deep taproots, it's not a tree that has a high demand on the water supply, right? For many reasons, which we will not go into. But, you know, say, for example, say Blue Maho. We know that Blue Maho acts like a pipe. It takes water very deep into the subsurface and just evaporates it into the air. Mango doesn't do that. It's a very efficient, plant in terms of using water. So both soil conservation, water conservation, it's one of the best species we have available.
It's a win-win situation.
It's just an excellent plant.
But I'm happy, you think about it, I remember years ago, as you mentioned the Blue Maho, forestry was strictly forest trees alone, and I don't think we looked at economic trees like mangoes, etc., etc. And I'm happy now you're looking at this. So are you looking at other economic crops too, in addition to the mangoes?
Well, not directly related to this project, but yes, we're pushing a lot of agroforestry because we realize we need to reduce the unemployment rate. People need jobs, people need livelihoods. So we are doing other economic crops. But something I would like to add now, people say, but mango everywhere, why plant more mango? Like he said, because it's an excellent plant, an excellent crop. But one of the things we're also focusing on during this project is not just planting any type of mango, but a lot of the rare species that are dying out, that have been cut down through certain housing and development or through natural disasters. So we're looking at a lot of the rare species that a lot of people say, you know, when I was a child, I knew that mango, but you're not getting it anymore. So we're sourcing those rare species like Mogo Vert, Mogo Coco Beef, all kind of mangoes. It's amazing the variety.
We have quite, the list is long, eh?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So we're sourcing those to plant in those areas, so it's like enrichment of the varieties, and those mangoes are being mapped.
Yes.
So at the end of the project, we're hoping to have those mangoes mapped out so persons will know where you could find the rare species, what's the proper name, what it is like, where they could source it, that they could use it in agroforestry and agro-processing, like we have this gentleman here doing the island pops. So it's a very wonderful thing.
So the name of the varieties, you're trying to standardize that, right?
Yes, that's also part of the mapping.
Because you have in the north, one mango is called A, in the south the same mango is called B. So
somebody might call mango kutla in the north and it's mango cocoa
beef in the south. Yes,
so
yes,
it's going to be standardized, and the scientific name will be provided, and then description of the plant so persons will know. So all that is part of the mapping of those rare species island-wide.
Okay. Now one component of that project is the Mango Festival.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, the Mango Festival is this Friday, the 31st of August at Castries Constitution Park, and we're hoping to have a wonderful time. We're going to have lots of persons there, including this gentleman, Mr. Hunte, with his island pops, person coming with confectionery cakes. We even have vegan mango brownies.
Wow.
So we're hoping persons going to come out and enjoy and see the variety of ways you could use mango. And you know, it could probably stimulate ideas on what they can do for further gainful employment. And also to understand better the project and the fact that mango is important with regards to building resilience against climate change, where all of us are impacted, every single St. Lucian, because I mean, we're just a small island, 238 square miles, surrounded by ocean, and the impact could be very severe. So the more we could build resilience to cope, and like Issac said, to survive, and more than survive, but to cope well and recover well. So persons will come and learn a lot about the project and also enjoy lots of treats, all of them mango based.
Great. What time does it start?
The festival is from 10 o'clock in the morning until 6 p.m. and we'll have a wonderful entertainment, live band. So bring the kids, come enjoy yourself. It's the Friday before school opens, so bring the children out for a treat. That'll be great. We'll have face painting and other activities. So, and we have wonderful prizes to be won.
Wow.
Should I say what some of them are?
Yes, you do.
You could win a smartphone and a Kindle Fire 8, not, you know, real serious, beautiful prizes, you know. So we're inviting everyone to come out and enjoy themselves on Friday.
All right.
Yes.
Henson, what are you going to do on that day? Because I know you blow it out. Tell us exactly what's going to happen.
I'm very excited, extremely excited for this coming Friday, because it gives Island Pops the opportunity to showcase a whole new varieties of flavored Island Pops. When I mean Island Pops, 100% all natural St. Lucian mangoes.
Yes.
We're looking at mangoes, say for example, mango Paul, mango Julie, mango Graham, and we'll incorporate, we will be unveiling at least 10 flavors of mango island popsicles.
Wow.
So if I just have to start again, just a few of some of the flavors. First of all, we'll just have a mango. Then we'll have a creamy mango. Then we'll do a coconut mango, a passion fruit mango, pineapple mango, strawberry mango, a yogurt mango, just to name of the few.
Wow.
The exceptional stuff that we'll be doing there, we'll be launching a CMOS mango drink.
Wow. Wow.
So
That's
you could
interesting.
definitely look for something very unique.
Okay.
And again, I like the idea because we need to think outside the box, especially as young persons of St. Lucia. And then mango gives Island Pop that unique creativity to see how we could do different products. And I know so many of the young persons that do so many different products with mango. There's mango leather that some of the ladies in the rural area actually do. Miss St. Rose, there's the mango jam. So there's so much creativity when it comes to the use of mangoes. So I am expecting that we would have a lot of persons to show up for this event. Summer is mango, and I know that we come into the end of summer. So what would be the most exciting place to be this coming Friday but Constitution Park?
Definitely.
You know, and
definitely.
just to sample everything mango, everything unique mango.
Great.
And I would welcome any and everybody to this activity this coming Friday.
So you'll be doing tastings?
As
and,
usual.
and of course, you'll be selling your stuff too.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll
Reasonably priced, of course.
always reasonable.
With this, we'll do for another break. We do for our second break. Stay tuned.
The buzzword round the world now is climate change. Yet still some people find it strange why the fuss about climate change. But sometimes we do not think before we act. Damage done and then we react to relieve climate change impact. We pollute the air we breathe in with smoke and smog. In rivers and streams we dispose plastics to clog.
And then the rains came one day, floods washed everything away. Climate change, our greatest challenge today.
Yo, climate change harder because of us humans. Let's act now to reverse the situation. Every month go plant a tree, change your bulbs to LED.
Use less heater and AC.
Dispose waste responsibly.
Drought or hurricane, we must adapt to climate change. Whether sun or rain, people adapt to climate change.
Welcome back. Isaac, tell us a little more about when that project ends. Yeah, you'll be doing an evaluation of course, the project, the success of it, and then is there going to be a second phase of that project?
I hesitate to answer, but yes,
Okay.
hopefully. We are working towards that.
Okay.
There's no guarantee, but yes,
Okay.
right? Not perhaps in its current form, right? But definitely climate, resilient related activities.
Okay.
But I want to add one thing though. The project is a climate change project, right? So, and we are interested in the physical benefits of this project. But we are acutely aware that planting mango trees will not sustain the existence of these mango trees in the long term. So the festival and the marketing, when you put these together, these are the things that will guarantee sustainable in the long term.
Yes. Well
Right?
said, well said.
So, we understand that, we appreciate it, and we will support it fully.
Okay.
You
The,
know?
the vulnerable areas, Nicole, you spoke about that you're working on now. After the project ends, I know he said it will continue, but maybe not in that same form. But if there are other areas that need continuation of the project as it stands, and farmers are coming to you, will you all continue?
Well, like was said earlier, it's a win-win situation. So it's building resilience. So if the farmers come to us and with the mango planting collaboration with other agencies, this is something we would encourage.
Okay.
And also, since we've been working with the farmers after the life cycle of this project, the farmers have already agreed to maintain the plants. With forestry coming in and help with supervision, providing technical support.
Okay.
But the one thing I also forgot to mention, at the Mango Festival on Friday, we also will be launching a mango recipe book. So we have this recipe book. It has all the recipes are mango based, and it's from many of our chefs on the island. And we'll be giving away free copies. So we hope the public could come and get that, and they could make some of those dishes at their home for they and their families to enjoy.
Well, great. But are you all having demonstrations on that day where the chefs will be doing the stuff? No?
Not in particular on that day, but it's something we're hoping to do.
Okay.
It's something that we're hoping to do another time. But we will have persons come in showcasing stuff that all made from mango, candies, cakes, and pops, and vegan jams and vegan mango brownies, which I'm excited to taste as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard you all worked with the schools. Tell us a little about that.
Yes, we had a cooking camp, 2-week-long cooking camp with food and nutrition students. They were mentored by chefs from various hotels around the island who taught them about food safety, who taught them about how to incorporate mango in appetizers, main courses, and desserts. And the children had a lot of fun and learned a lot because many of them were, are aspiring chefs. And they got to work actually in the kitchens, professional kitchens at some of those hotels. And then they really enjoyed the experience and said they didn't realize how much it took to put a plate of food on a diner's table in front of someone. It's a lot of hard work, and it was eye-opening for many. And some of them said that helped them make the decision whether they're going to stay this course and continue to be a chef, or if maybe that is not quite what they want to do, realizing what it takes. But it was very rewarding, and the children enjoyed themselves and they learned a lot.
Right, wow. That's
so
great. Are they going to be there or on Friday, or are they involved, of course, their recipes in the recipe book?
Well, we have since many of the students were seniors and they've scattered, we only have a few of them that will showcase some of their products on the day. Okay, great. Yeah, but it's something in the future we're hoping, like I say, to probably have another recipe book have another set of camps with student recipes.
Henson, what final words from you in terms of what are you saying to other persons out there, other young persons who want to go into the same agro-processing activity like you?
I would like to, how should I put it? It's a very fulfilling endeavor when you could use your creative thinking and use any of our local raw material to come up with a final product. Right. But I would like to speak to St. Lucia on the whole. We need to support local. Right. When I mean support local, when you see a local product, whether it's on the shelf or whether it's on this, wherever it is, you need to think about the amount of effort and dedication that has gone into this product. And I believe I do not want persons just only to support local only at the Mango Festival. We need to be, how should I put it, more St. Lucian. We need to be more creative, thinking and appreciative of our local products. So Island Pops, we started from a very humble beginning, and every year we have tried to improve on our standards. And in improving on our standards, the journey is a very challenging one. Currently, we have our processing plan has been certified. Our labelings, as you could see, has been changed. And currently we're working on our certification of processing. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So we have come a very long way. Good.
I don't want to cut it short there because we have to end in a while. Nicole, final words from you. Tell us about, again, the Friday's activity, what time it starts, etc.
Okay, well, we're inviting the public to come out on Friday, 31st August. This is this Friday at the Castries Constitution Park from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. to enjoy themselves. Everything mango. Right. Mango cake, mango pops, live entertainment and music, wonderful prizes to be won. So we hope everyone face painting for the kids and henna painting and all of that. Right. So we hope the families, persons will come out and enjoy themselves and also learn to appreciate mango, which we have everywhere, and realize the benefits it have, not only with regards to livelihoods and in our culinary arts, but with building resilience against climate change.
Final for yourself, two seconds.
Well, well, OECS is proud to be associated with that effort, and we will continue to do whatever we can to, help the forestry department and St. Lucia in general to, get a higher level of environmental stability and climate impact resilience.
Well said, Mr. Issac. Well, thank you again, Cornelius, for being here. And of course, Nicole, thank you very much. I wish you success, of course, in that activity on Friday. Thank you. And Mr. Island Pops, continue to pop and produce it, and let us eat fresh. St. Lucia's the best. Yes. Thank you again. You have been watching Agriculture on the Move. Thank you for viewing the program, and please, St. Lucia, consume what we grow. And don't forget, on Friday at the Constitution Park in Castries, our Mango Festival. I'm Phillip Sidney saying goodbye and see you again. Thank you, Emma.
Agriculture on the Move.
Agricole mouvement.
Agriculture on the Move.
Agricole en mouvement.
Agriculture Agriculture on the move.
Agricole en mouvement.
Agriculture on the move.
Agricole en mouvement.